Hey, you guys! It's your favorite little keto goofball Diamond, and today is Don't Start. He's starting already. Today marks 5 years, 182 days of my ketogenic journey, going from 311 very unhealthy pounds, then I'm just telling you, to where I sit today, much happier and healthier. We're going to get into my keto weigh-in, my day, all that good stuff. And we're going to talk about my work weekend, the things that I'm going to take. And we're just going to get into it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell, because it is time to rant, rave, and misbehave Keto Diamond style. Eyeball poke. Close them. Alright, y'all. If that cat does what it did yesterday, we're going to have issues. For those of you who don't know about this big, beautiful fella back here, that's Jake. And Jake is in frame today to remind me he needs to go outside. And for those of you who don't know why he can't go outside, my parents' phone is busy. They dog is outside. And my dog and they dog, they've been fighting for 10 years. They just do not like each other, period. They never have, they never will. We've tried everything. It just don't work. So whenever she get off the phone, they'll let me know if he can go outside, and there's not going to be a issue, okay? So he's going to grunt and grumble because he is a very vocal fella, and he likes to bitch at me. his carno carnivore diet is going okay so far. He has had some improvements, but certain days you can tell he just ain't feeling that good. So we're still working on it. It's a work in progress, and he's not at least giving me the side eye no more, because his dog food ain't always constantly where he can get to it. So that's a good thing. Now you guys know I've got a work weekend coming up, and I told y'all the other day that I have quite a bit of food here. Certain foods I ain't throwing away, even if they're not perfect for me. They gonna be consumed, because food is too damn much to be tossing, because it might cause some water weight. So whatever I've got is gonna be consumed. I do have a box left of the Quest bars, the Crunch cookies and cream ones. So they're gonna go to work with me every day this weekend. And they either do or they don't. We'll see. But you know, told you. Alright, so there are some things, again, that will be consumed. I did actually buy some more keto bread, because that is very helpful at work during breaks and stuff. Now I got the Arnold seed bread, and last weekend when I used just one sandwich at a time, one sandwich at lunchtime, it was fine. And again, I can load it down with as much meat and stuff as I wanted to, so I'm not going to be too concerned as long as I limit that to one sandwich a day on work days. Perhaps occasionally here too, but here I can make chaffles and different stuff, and I don't have to worry about that. It's just easier to hold something in the car at work. That's all. All right. I wanted to answer a couple questions, because I got a couple. Sorry. I'm drinking water, a lot of water, so it's kind of, sometimes it's not sitting very well, but I'm drinking it. So I want to answer a couple questions that I got in the comment section. This is from Hoot Owl Holler. What's up, girl? It says, Joni, when you were bigger, did you get short of breath when you walked? How much weight did you lose before your knees and lower back quit hurting? Honestly, the pain, for the most part, was gone within, I don't know, weeks. I mean, it was very quick, very short. It was just gone. I mean, I was fine. Once I started keto, that was gone. Now, I'm not saying it's going to work for everybody, because people have different reasons for pain. A lot of mine was probably the heft and fluid on my joints and my back. And within that first month, I'd lost 28 pounds. So that was just a remarkable improvement weigh-in wise. And as far as how much weight was on my physical person and my little 5 foot tall skeleton. So For me, it was very, very quick. For others, it might not be as quick. Just depends on why you hurt. I guess it depends on if it's weight. And if it's simply weight and inflammation related, I imagine with keto, you'll feel better very, very quickly. If there's a pinched nerve, still getting inflammation and weight off of it's not going to hurt, but it's probably not going to solve the problem. If you've got wear and tear on your cartilage already, it's probably going to help. It's probably going to reduce the pain a little bit, but probably not heal it entirely. Now, that being said, I am a firm believer that your body is brilliant and can heal any damn thing it wants to if you provide it with the right tools and the right mindset. So perhaps look into the right mindset. Is it perfect? No, but it might be your ticket. So, look into it. Mind over matter, right? And as far as the, did you get short of breath when you walked? Y'all, I was always short of breath. I could sit here and do a video and be, and it was very noticeable, heavy breathing. My mom would get in the car, God, you sound awful. And that was, I'm so scared to death, my child's gonna die. So, yeah. And I know some people now that are very, very heavy and don't realize how short of breath they are. They'll post videos and be like, I don't know why I'm breathing so hard. I'm like, I do, but I ain't gonna piss you off because that ain't none of my business. But if you ever want to try keto, come on and see me, okay? We take for granted a lot. And I've heard this over and over again. And it is not in every single case. I know that it is not every single case. But when you go to the doctor and you talk about shortness of breath and you weigh 300-400 more pounds, and the doctor says you could use to lose a little weight, and a lot of people get offended by that. Been there, done that. Just try. You're worth it. Try. You will feel better. And that was not to hoot I holler. That was just in general to people I've heard. But yeah, I got shortness of breath. I couldn't walk anywhere. I was like, it felt like my heart was going to implode. And I've used this a lot of times and told y'all about this because this was a huge experience for me. I was walking from the pumps at Sheetz to Sheetz, and in the middle of the parking lot, I had to stop because I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I could not breathe. I was short of breath, period. It was a situation, And that was one of the best things probably in the first month of keto that also started to clear up, and I didn't sound like that anymore. Again, there could be other causes for it, but for the vast majority of us who weigh a lot, that's huge, okay? I will talk to them in a minute. Chill out. He's not, just so y'all know. All right, so yeah, that was that question. And then there was another one. Oh, this is much smaller. Somebody else answered it, but I thought the answer was great. So we're going to read both the question and the response and my little tiny response. So I can't see what her name was. Madeline Jones asked, Keto Diamond, can you talk about the sweetener, like these sweeteners like sucralose, Jordan skinny syrups? Does it slow down progress? Now, I'm just going to read you the response because it's dead on. And this is from Keto Queening with Netta. Interesting channel name. Hello, I just wanted to respond to your comment. I'm not Keto Diamond, and I hope she doesn't mind me responding. Not at all. This is a family function. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves in the comments section to help each other, because some people know a lot more here than I do, and some people are on par, and sometimes we're going to have differing opinions, but hers was pretty dead on. So no, I don't mind at all. Y'all help each other. We'll all help each other because we are in this together. We are family through and through. So yeah. But everyone responds differently to different products. Absolutely. While sucralose and skinny Jordan syrup may not cause an insulin reaction in most, it possibly can in you. Now, I kind of think it does in most and does it in few, but that's neither here nor there because I can't prove that and I have no idea if that's true. I just think that most people are more susceptible. It probably bothers more people than we think. We just don't know. So anyway, either way, yeah, I mean, everybody's body is different. Let's see. It's trial and error. It's a trial and error lifestyle. If you want to know, you'll have to try out and see how your body responds. That's absolutely true. My little response was, she's absolutely right. Just have to try them. Keep an eye on the scale and how you feel. So that's true with everybody. And you might have to try it for a few days because the scale might fluctuate for various reasons. But if you try it 2 or 3 days in a row, all 2 or 3 days in a row, you don't feel so good. You feel a little sinusy, achy, sleepy, tired, whatever your symptoms of being kicked out of ketosis or drugged back are, and how the scale responds, because you could have an allergy response without actually having a fluid response. So everybody's different. Keep an eye on what the scale says. Keep an eye on how your body feels, and that's going to help you probably the most. I think that was the only two. But if you have questions, feel free to pop them in there. Me, somebody else, we can all answer them. We can talk about it. And, you know, sucralose, sometimes I can have products with sucralose in it, and it doesn't seem to bother me that much. Maybe it's how much is in per product. But these little peanut butter log things or peanut butter candies, I hear you, man. Just hold on a minute. And by the way, he's not dying or anything over here. He might need to go to the bathroom, but it's only been a couple hours since he's been out, so it shouldn't be a huge problem. He might also want some more food. I'll give him some more food in just a minute before I let him out. But anyway, just those little bitty things. I got kicked, man. I got kicked hard, and it hurt. But sometimes I can have a soda with sucralose in it, so it may be things that's coupled with it, that and something else, or how much of that is in the product. So my whole body is trial and error with keto when it comes to dirty keto, which whole keto, good keto, clean keto, meat, cheese, eggs, green leafy vegetables. Junk food keto, always dirty keto. Just really doesn't matter. It's always dirty keto. But I would recommend whole keto, but after a while, clean keto does get very, very boring because your options are pretty limited. So a lot of people will eventually kind of go into dirty keto, which I don't think anything's wrong with that as long as you can maintain, you feel great and all that stuff. But just be mindful that I do definitely think they will slow you down. All right, that being said, let me call again and see if their phone is unbusy. For you young ones out there, that's called a busy signal. That means they're on the phone. Or, see, my sister can talk for hours. So, I mean, her and my mama, they can just jabber on for the longest time. But my parents are also older, and my mama, she can't see that well. So sometimes she don't actually turn off the phone. Or sometimes telemarketers call and irritate her, and she just lays the phone down, leaves it on. At some point, my son-in-law will come in here, and I'll send him down there. I ain't walking down there, it's cold and I can't see. Leave me alone. But all that being said, I had a fantastic keto day. So yesterday, y'all, I love finding these cups at Goodwill for like $2. That's the best thing ever. It's got the steel inside too. Make great coffee cups, keep your water cold, all that good stuff. And they like what? Anywhere from $15 to $25. I love finding those cups. I'm gonna get me some water stickers so they don't get messed up when I wash them. All right. Oh, speaking of Goodwill, this morning I actually hit Goodwill. Maybe I should tell all this after the weigh-in because some people are interested in it. All right, so I'll talk about my day at the end after I do the weigh-in. Let's go ahead and pop all that in and the food and all that, and I'll be right back. Wednesday morning, 163.6. As you guys, it's 10 a.m. Everybody else is asleep. I'm watching a show called World's Most Unexplained on Discovery Plus. I've got a ham, egg, and cheese chaffle with some mayonnaise and some ice water. As you guys, I'm having, it was 6 altogether Nashville hot wings from Food Line Deli. 165.2, I think, yeah, Nashville wings off the table. Alright, so if you'll remember, I told y'all yesterday that I'm just not going to sweat it no more, or at least put so much stress on myself. Gonna eat, gonna do it the keto way. Some of the products may work, some may not, and it's just what it is. I'm going to try not to go up, and I want to go down. So down is good. We're going to try to go down on that scale instead of up. But yesterday I did, and this is the second time I've actually had these. The second time I came across them. Those wings, what were they? Nashville hot wings, but these were at the Food Line Deli. The first time I couldn't tell. I'd ate them earlier in the day. I can't remember what the effect was there. And today is the second time yesterday was the second day I come across them. I was like, I'm going to try these out. I'm going to see what happens. And indeed, I did go up. Done. 1.6 pounds. So I do know for future notice, leave them alone. It's not going to work out. But I really like them. For anybody who's just now watching, I love spicy foods. I love them. If you want to entice me, you can put hot and spicy in front of me any day over cheesecake or cake or chocolate or ice cream. I'm going to dive into the hot and spicy. That's my thing. I've got like ghost peppers and Carolina Reapers laced peanut almonds in my refrigerator now. And I eat 2 or 3 here and there. Hot and spicy, that's my thing. And like today, Zach conned me into trying a talkie because he thought it was going to be really spicy for me. And I took a bite, and Destiny's like, don't give Athena this. I'm like, they're not spicy. And then like Zach looked at me funny. I was like, oh, for me, they're not spicy. Don't give Athena one. So stuff like that doesn't really affect me too much. My children want me to do that 1 chip challenge. I ain't gonna do it because I ain't trying to be in the hospital. And I'm not sure I can do it because I see a lot of people try it. They think they can do it, and they can't. So I ain't gonna try it or nothing like that. But in a way, I feel like I could, and I'd be relatively okay. I'm sure I would have some issues because people, I mean, they're like literally wanting to call 911 or actually calling 911 for that. So, but I almost think I could. Half time I don't taste that hot stuff. People be over there raising hell to this spicy, and I'm like, y'all got some Texas Pete I can put on this, So that's just me. But hot and spicy is a bigger trigger for me than sweets, But the problem is most people have sweets and not hot and spicy. So in general, if I'm going to be triggered, it's probably by the sweets, but in reality, if you have the hot and spicy, that's my trigger. Then I do like French fries. I don't mess with them much, but on occasion I do break. Today was not a day for French fries though. But yeah, I learned. Got to leave those Nashville hot wings alone, except for on a rare occasion. So it's fine. Don't even go to Food Line that much. And like I went one time they had them. I went next time they didn't have them. And this last time they did have them. So it seems to be something they have sometimes anyway. I hate that. They were really good. They weren't spicy though. Sometimes, like, I know this sounds cliche, but if you find a KFC that has buffalo wings or hot wings, their wings are some of the best wings. I mean, it's KFC, but still, a lot of people are like, yeah, KFC wings. Blech. No. That is one thing. When they do them, they do them right. They are good. They are spicy. They will kick you out of ketosis, but they're good. So, if I'm going to recommend a person to go to some wings, where I'm telling them to go. I know, baby, but I just tried. Give it a minute. Aaron will be in here if nothing else. Oh, I was going to tell you about my day. So this is the portion where we talk about my day. Because y'all know I got to be at work for the next 3 days. I have heard it's going to be a short week. I kind of hope not. Because my husband actually did really, really well at work. He got a raise and he actually got a bonus. He's been there for 7 years. And his bonus was like $1,200. Sounds great, right? Yay. No, because yes, it is great. But I had to open a savings account with it, and we got to add money to it because we got to pay our taxes, which is going to be at least $2,500 probably. Hopefully lower than that, but last year it was $25,000. So, yeah, that's all going to go. What I find interesting about that is it's a bonus from work, so yay, but we're going to pay our taxes with it. So, yeah, well, it's helpful. And then next year they're going to tax it. When they got it all. That is so not fair. But such is life, right? So it's paid for, it's taken care of, or it will be. Add money to it. But I started a savings account, so that's the first time I've ever actually started one of those. Usually I just pull the money back and squirrel it, but it gets a little difficult. So today, though, I went, and Athena's birthday, she'll be 3 next Friday, I believe, on the 4th. And I went and got her birthday presents at Walmart, and they had sucky stuff. I mean, they just don't have anything for girls. It's worth a damn. But I got her a couple things and wasn't too happy with them. It's like, you know what, I'm going to stop by Goodwill, see what kind of little toys they might have that came from somewhere else, or whatever else they had. I didn't find any toys for her, but I did. Jacob, I know, baby. Stop bitching at me. He does this, by the way. This is not unusual. If he wants his way about something, sometimes he wants me to go to bed, but that's not the case right now. Sometimes he wants food and water, but the water's not a problem, and I'll give him some food in a minute. And he should be all right, though, about that for right now. And sometimes he wants outside. So this is not unusual, and it's this common and regular. So, like, he's going to bitch at me until he just gets his way. Anyway, while I was at Goodwill, I got my daughter my granddaughter, this great big Mickey Mouse comforter. It was soft and comfortable. And I got her, like, I spent $30 on her. I got her 5 or 6 jackets and long sleeves and stuff. Came home and washed them, dried them, and took them over to her house. When I was there, Destiny likes to go to Golden Corral. My son hates it. Hates it. Y'all see how much we go now? We went more when we were younger. It's the place we just always kind of enjoyed, and the children eat cheaper, right? So my son hates it, so he will not go. You cannot drag him kicking and screaming into one of them places. Well, even if you pay for it, and that's rare, because if it's free, it's for me, is his motto. So anyway, I took Destiny, because she's been sounding a little depressed and stuff lately, and Athena, partially for her birthday, to Golden Corral. And me and her and the baby ate. We came back, and Athena wanted to come home with me, so I've had her and Zach most of the afternoon. Anthony came in, and I had a great big little wrestling ring right here in my living room. Sure did, but it was okay. I've had a good week with grandbabies. I got a lot of love, hugs, and cuddles, and I'll pop some clips at the end if I think about it, because I did record her a little bit. She was adorable laying across my lap. But you know what, y'all? I need to shut up, because I got to get up early in the morning. I got to be up at 5, and it's getting later in the day. So, you guys, if you need help with your ketogenic journey, don't be afraid to ask questions down in the comment section. My email address is there. I help everybody for free. It saved my life. It can save yours, and I know you're worth it. Me and you both. You are, I am, we can. we're special and more powerful than we realize, and we can do any damn thing we want. So you can, because I did, and that's proof positive. Anyway, there's some great ways to support the channel in the description section below. Much love, many prayers, and don't feel sorry for him. He's getting ready to go out. Bye, y'all. All right, so these aren't for her birthday. I just got them out of the washer and dryer. I might have had a little too much fun, but she's got a birthday shirt. It says, "Yay, it's my birthday." And then some little jackets and long sleeves. That's a sleeping gown, but it's got little pockets, and it's cute. And then I got her a Minnie Mouse shirt and a blanket. I napped her. Hey, beautiful. I nabbed him too. Of course, I've had him for 2 days, so you know.